Hi, this is the first part of our two-part videos on DynamoDB. In this video, we will talk about what Amazon DynamoDB is and how we can use it through AWS Console. In the second part, we will see how we can use DynamoDB through Java code for developing our application. As we know, there are two types of databases, SQL and NoSQL. Oracle and MySQL falls under the traditional relational SQL databases. MongoDB falls under the NoSQL category. Similarly, DynamoDB, which is a fully managed NoSQL database service provided by AWS Cloud, falls under the NoSQL category. Now, why DynamoDB? Because it provides fast and predictable performance with seamless scalability. You can create tables that can store and retrieve any amount of data. It provides on-demand backup capability, high availability and durability, and a lot more features. You can go through the Amazon documentation and check all the performance related stuff regarding DynamoDB. Now, how we can access DynamoDB? We can go to AWS console. We can go to console.aws.amazon.com, log in here. In our search box or in the services, we can search for DynamoDB. Once we go to DynamoDB, just like any other database, in DynamoDB also we can create tables. When we want to create a table, we can provide the table name and a primary key. However, there are two different types of keys here, partition key and a sort key. Partition key is always mandatory, sort key is optional. So why we can use two different types of keys and in what scenario will it be required? So when you're using partition key, it's a single key, but when you're using partition key with sort key, it becomes a composite key. So a composite key can be a primary key, or a partition key alone can also be a primary key, depends on our requirement. So for example, we have a table called people and we have data inside it. Here we have a person ID, which is a unique ID. So we can create person ID as the partition key, leave the sort key as empty, and it will be done. So whenever we want to get any person, we can just call the people table with the person ID and we can uniquely identify that person's detail. However, let's say we have a different case. We have a music table. In this music, we have artist and song title, and we always want to partition data based on the artist and sort data based on the song title. Here, artist is the partition key and song title is the sort key. Combining both, they create a composite key which can act as a primary key to search any song. Because an artist can have multiple songs and a song title is not unique because a same song title can belong to different artists. So we can use partition and sort key both together as a unique key to find out a song. Here, let's say we create a testing table. We do give a partition key called P key and we add a sort key called S key and we hit create table. Now a table has been created. Here you can see that it's still in the progress. Now it's done. We can see if we have any item, it will be shown here. This is our primary key, this is our sort key, they will be shown here. All the other column will come up here. We can create any item and we have different options such as update, delete, all those things. It also provides us metrics, alarms, depends on how we set it. For now, let's just keep it to basic that we can create table and perform all the operations that we do on a normal SQL or a NoSQL database. Now, to access DynamoDB through code, we will use Java. So I do have a GitHub repository ready, which is here. In this repository, what I have done is I have created a wrapper library. So Amazon documentation provides us all the code, but I have created a functions top of it so that we can directly call those functions and perform operations on DynamoDB. How we can do that? You can check it out in part 2 of the video. Link is in the description section. Thank you.